We sit down with defensive end Brian Robison as he is out to spread awareness about a cause that is very personal.
Things that are easy to take care of like that can also be costly if you don't take care of them.
That's next on Vikings Weekly.
Some players even take it upon themselves to help out causes near and dear to their own hearts. Well, for third-year defensive end Brian Robison, he is out to raise awareness about a health issue that not only could have cost him his football career, but his life as well.
Third-year defensive end Brian Robison loves playing for the Vikings. The best part?
Sack quarterbacks all day long.
In fact, he is soaking up knowledge on that very subject every day from one of the best in the business.
Left and right, Rodgers back to pass. He's sacked! It's Jared Allen!
Brian can play all positions on the line, but primarily he backs up and learns from Jared Allen.
Tremendous amount of abilities that I've learned over the last couple of years that have come from Jared, and I'm very thankful that he came to this team and that I could learn the things from him.
But Brian could have lost that chance if he hadn't been proactive in taking care of his body. It was training camp 2008, and Brian knew something wasn't quite right.
Woke up, ankle was about the size of a baseball, and immediately I knew something was wrong. I had a vein on my leg that was, clumped up. It was, abscessed out and everything, and we'd been watching it, but woke up that morning, knew something was wrong, called Shug, the trainer, told him something was up.
Brian was then immediately put through a battery of tests from MRIs to ultrasound. The result? Brian had blood clots and needed surgery ASAP.
It was scary. I mean, anytime you wake up, just out of the blue and all of a sudden they're telling you, hey, you have blood clots, we need to do surgery. I mean, it's obviously, it's a very scary deal.
In fact, it's very scary. Blood clots, or deep vein thrombosis, affects nearly 900,000 people in the U.S. alone every year. If the clot dislodges, it can travel to the lungs. That is called a pulmonary embolism. Both contribute to about 300,000 deaths per year. And almost anyone, even a fit, healthy 25-year-old NFL defensive end, can develop blood clots. Brian's surgery removed 2 clots, and he has no family history of it.
I kind of got lucky in my case that, it was a simple procedure, just go in, remove the vein and pretty much good with it, just make sure, I just, watch my body and make sure that things are going the way they're supposed to go and nothing new is coming up. But, it is, like I said, it's a scary deal when you're that young and you hear that.
And now Brian wants more people to hear about deep vein thrombosis.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
No problem.
He is the brand new spokesperson for the Minnesota chapter of the NATT, or the National Alliance for Thrombosis and Thrombophilia, an organization started just last year locally. In Minnesota alone, the Surgeon General estimates that blood clots will strike more than 15,000 people every year, resulting in more than 5,000 deaths, most of which are preventable. Brian wants everyone to be aware.
I'm out here running and lifting weights and trying to stay in the best shape as possible, and it happened to me, so I mean, it can happen to anyone.
And that's his message. These days, Brian says he makes sure to pay attention to his body, how it looks and how it feels. While he loves being part of this Vikings defense, he does consider himself lucky to be here and have the opportunity to continue his dream of sacking quarterbacks in the NFL.
It's a scary deal, but you just gotta take the initiative to make sure that everything is working properly.
Now, if you'd like more information on the National Alliance for Thrombosis and Thrombophilia, the Minnesota chapter is located right here in the Twin Cities. Just log on to that website right there for warning signs, questions, or how you can help.